Alrighty, welcome to another Repentance run. Let's see what I start with here. HP and the Book of Sin, which gave us the Ace of Hearts. Okay, not too bad. But before we get too far into this run, I have a little something. Oh, that's the wrong thing. This is what I have. Da-da-da, the comment of the day. Or at least a comment that I picked out. It says, this is from Grumpy. It says, I think the chubby explosive flies would be pretty huggable mob. If they didn't, well, explode. Yeah, I can agree with that. On that note, Baby Plum would be the most huggable boss, and I also agree with that. There was a question that I asked yesterday. It's like, what do you think the most huggable mob in the game is? And, you know, I'm just looking at them, and you know what? These Diglets wouldn't be too bad if they weren't particularly phallic shaped. Which, hey, if you're into that kind of thing, go for it. But, nah, not particularly my cup of tea. But with today's run, we got our pretty good start, and then it just gets way better with C-section. So our movement speed is actually really good. Shot speed is fine. What was this pill? 40-hour energy. Okay, well, and we get more pills. What are they going to be? Invested and balls of steel. Okay, well, we're just starting with a massive amount of HP for this start. You know it's going to be a good run when you start off with C-section. They did nerf it. I forget when exactly, but they reduced the amount of damage it does, but hey, it really doesn't matter. All you really need is fire rate now whenever you have C-section. And honestly, it's one of my favorite new items in Repentance. And I dodged a little incorrectly. I should have gone backwards. But yeah, let's see what kind of crazy synergies we can get today. Maybe we're going to be looking for something like a mom's knife, because when you do, the little babies here come out with a knife, and that is absolutely terrifying. It's like something out of a horror movie. Which, whenever you get like horror movies that do things with kids, most of the time it's really not all... Hey, look at that. We got our demon heart back. It's not really all that scary, but I was watching this Korean zombie movie, or not movie, it was a series, kind of like The Walking Dead, but Korean style. And it's just like a bunch of kids in high school, and you know, doing that kind of thing where it's getting a bunch of back and forths on different people's perspectives of, you know, the whole zombie apocalypse thing. And they actually had a section there where there was a influencer, let's just say, where he didn't believe, and he went into the quarantines to, quote, find the truth, but really he was getting subscribers and donations and stuff like that. Ooh, almost got me there. And he came across a preschool, and yeah, I was like, that is something I don't particularly like too much. Where they had a bunch of kids come out and were chasing them. I was like, yeah, that is nightmare fuel right there. I don't know if you guys have had something in a movie where you're just like, it just does not vibe with you at all. Now, one thing, a little tip you can do with C-section to try to help alleviate the very large fire rate that you have here is actually charge most of the way before you go into the next room, so that way as soon as you walk in, you'll be throwing out a little homing baby, which, you know, kind of helps. And I didn't do it right there, but it does help alleviate the pressures of that if you can't find yourself in a position where you can get lots of fire rate increases, which, you know, generally it does happen sometimes. You can't expect to get that in every single run. And again, we're not going to be going to the shop because we really don't have the money to make it work. And just continually go along here. But I've been having a relatively relaxed time. Yep, that was going to happen. Relatively relaxed time, just chilling out with some friends. I don't know where I'm going with stuff in life, but hey, it's always good to plan for the future and think about it. A friend of mine is having some thoughts. I'm like, dude, listen, you're barely even 20 years old. You got plenty of time for stuff. You're good. You're good. No need to think that you're wasting your life. And Look at that. You can see the effect of the homing babies. Now, one thing we are going to be looking for is actually some form of tear effect. Which I think Azazel Stumps does something like that. The Fool card, Balls of Steel, which we'll take right away. And let's see what's inside here. Oh my goodness. Am I going to do it? Well, we do have a tear effect. Alright, well, whether or not we die or not, which there is a very high possibility we will, this is going to be a fun run. And you know what? I think people get a little too obsessed with winning. And not just sitting back, having a little bit of fun. Infested, it's not too bad. Glowing Hourglass actually is fantastic here. Because if we ever do take damage, we can just undo it. And with our flying here, we can get a half kick without paying a full price on our soul heart. Just like that. Well, realistically, I probably should have just used the glowing hourglass because we didn't get anything out of it. Reroll us all pickets in the entire floor. Sure, I can do that. Let's see what we get inside of here. We have plenty of money now, so we can go into the shop. I will take a singular bomb and then reroll. Look at that, we got some more stuff here. Ooh. Push pin is actually a little bit useless because these babies already have piercing, and spectral because they go through rocks and stuff like that. As you can see, like that. But let's go see what else is up. I think the secret room's going to be there. Hey, look at that, it was. Before we go inside here, I was going to prep and to save the key since we're pretty even right now. Alright, well, that wasn't worth going into there at all. And we'll just continue on. I'm pretty sure the super secret room is going to be here. No, it's going to be here. No. And we get our bombs back. Where would it be? Could it be here? Hey, look at that, it was. Well, now that we've cleared the entire floor, it is pretty nice, using glowing hourglass for, you know, bad damage and stuff like that. And yeah, we're just going down the next one. I normally would go down to alt path, but I don't believe in my own ability and to keep myself from not getting hit because, well, we do have Damocles. I gotta remind people about that. Okay. We get ourselves a bomb back. Use the Fool card right away. But yeah, this entire run is going to get out of control very quickly here soon. Devil's Crown is good, I'm not going to lie. And alright, let's go ahead and just do that. And undo that. Bad positioning by my part. But good thing I definitely found the glowing hourglass early on here. And hopefully we can actually find some other stuff. Let's see, what else would we be looking for? Definitely soy milk. Soy milk is a top tier item with the combo here. Which, you know, if you're trying to learn this game, figuring out what would go good with your build and like preemptively think about what it is that you need can come in handy. And I'm going to take red stew here so that way. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and use the glowing hourglass there because I don't want to waste soul hearts. But yeah, red stew is going to give us a massive amount of damage, and damage, just like with Mom's knife, is infested. Okay, we can go ahead and use these. 4-hour energy, it's kind of useless. But just like with Mom's knife, damage is actually very, very good on the little babies here because they do the multiple tick effects. And there we go. And hopefully we get a devil deal, maybe. Oh, we did not. But we do get a tears up, which is fantastic for us. I do want to go back and try to find the item room, which I believe it'll be not this way. Okay. Well, the babies are going to take care of this room very easily. But now that we have flying, we can actually go back. It is going to eat up a little bit of the red stew, which I'm okay with. And thank goodness we had flying for this room. One of the disadvantages of Ocular Rift. And there we go, we cleared the room. Alright, what's inside here? Mucormycosis. Don't mind if I do. And oh crap, it's more bombs. And what is this pill? Tears down. I'm going to undo that, actually. So, pills are also on the menu for us. And with that, I think we'll just go down now. Now, Damocles, the way it works is it'll double all your item pedestals. This does not include the devil deal because they aren't technically pedestals. Same as the shop, you're paying for it. But it does affect the angel deal. It affects secret room items. It affects anything that's a pedestal. And whenever you get hit, you then have a chance. I think it's once every... I forget the exact... It's a relatively low chance, but it's a constant chance that's constantly going back and forth. And I definitely have had Damocles fall on me before. And so we are basically in a position where we are going to try to never get hit. Which, for me... As some of you returning here definitely know, that is a little bit of an issue that I have. Because, well, not taking bad damage is, well, one of the things that I don't do. So, if you take confidence in your ability to dodge, you know what? You're already a better Isaac player than myself. And we get Birthright here. Okay, okay. Now, Damocles does affect Birthright. As you can see, we want Backstabber. And, you know what? Let's take PhD. So we can have positive pills, because we can actually find... Since there was a Tears Down pill in our rotation that we had on the last floor, that Tears Down will actually turn into a Tears Up now. See? Right there. What better timing? And that's one thing we definitely need more than anything right now, is actually Tears Rate. But Backstabber, Soul of Isaac, is actually fantastic, because then we can reroll the boss stuff. But Backstabber is a fantastic item for any amount of DPS that you want. Oh, he almost came in there and ate my face. That honestly scared me a little bit. So before we take any of that, we are going to look inside of here and... Ooh. It's a little unfortunate that we're not going to be able to take these two items, because they are very good. Well, actually, no, we can take them. We can take Twisted Pear, and then since this gives us 2 black hearts, or 2 demon hearts back, yeah, that's pretty good. I will take Speedball. You know what? A little range is good too. We do want to go back and try to find our item room, because like I said before, Damocles, it is actually just fantastic to have. And also find our super secret room, since we had a I Can See Forever pill. See? It's right there. No, this is regular secret room. But with the acquisition here of Twisted Pear, we're going to have even more babies. So this run is starting to get out of control. And I'm not going to use Glowing Hourglass here, because we got a little more money and also a Lucky Penny, which is pretty good. I am going to ask, though, what's a really good run that you guys have had recently? The Royal card, we can actually use the Soul Isaac in the item room if we don't get anything good. Whew, almost got me there. Have you had a run like this recently? I'll take Common Cold and then use the Soul Isaac here, and Cupid's Arrow is a little useless, I'm not gonna lie. And just doing one more room here, just to see what was over here. Alright, and now we're done for this floor. And we're going to save the world card for the next floor. Unless the game decides to be like, hey, you know what? You don't get to see, because here's a Curse of the Blind. Or no, Curse of the Lost. Alright. Alright, we are definitely in a good position. Now, we can't really get too lackadaisical. because again, Damocles is extremely dangerous, and one little bit of bad damage can end your run. And just continue on in here. I'm going ahead and use the world card. There we go. I'm actually thinking that the secret room's right there, because well, we could see it because of the world card. And yeah. What's the time? 12 minutes in. We are flying a little bit. It's a little sad that our red stew effects are gone now, but that's to be expected because we've spent a little bit of time on previous floors, and this would have been an excellent candidate for Soul of Isaac. But I wanted to save the world card. So unfortunate that had to happen. Which is going to be fine. We still have another item room. We still have, you know, the Hush fight that we're going to get to. See what's inside our item room. Just a soul heart. I'm going to be... You know what? Give me the ladder too. Even though we have Azazel's stump that we can use to backtrack and pick up items in areas that we can't really reach. You know, as a little bit of a strategy. Oh, okay. We have Azazel here. Yeah, a little bit confusing. And that was actually some good dodging on my part. You know, sometimes you gotta congratulate yourself when you're doing good. And you know what? I think I did good there. And since we're basically done with this floor, might as well go ahead and fight the boss. And it's a double trouble. Let's try to take out Pete first. And right there, you see the power of C-section. It just goes ham. I will take this because it's an HP, and this is 2 of 3 for spun. And you know what? Let's just go ahead and take flying, so we don't have to worry about Azazel's stump anymore. And take perfection. And with that, I think we'll just go down. Alright. Hope everybody's enjoying the run today. I've been kind of slacking off lately. I know. Not really something people wanted to hear, but it's actually kind of true. I've been slightly preoccupied with news about a friend, and have slightly been a little mentally under the weather. Let's just say. But you know, things carry on. Time heals all wounds, kind of situation. But alright. I'm thinking that the secret room's here? Hey, look at that. It was. The reason I'm saying that is because I've seen this room layout so many times before. It's kind of like pointing you in this direction. And you're like, oh, okay, I guess it's over here. Oh. Nope. We're not doing that. There we go. Thank goodness for glowing hourglass. Otherwise, this run probably would have ended already. Reset our orientation here so that way we can open these fires here. You know what? We have plenty of bombs. I was thinking about using the glow hourglass, but I think that'd be kind of a bad use. I'm not gonna lie, just for one bomb when we have so many of them. Now, what is... these just are absolutely terrible. I was trying to think of another question. Kind of like how yesterday's was, what's the most huggable mom? Which you can answer, you know. We can keep this train rolling. You know, continuous unique comments about what you think the most huggable mom, boss, and, you know, basic character. Like, look at these twisted pears. They look pretty huggable. Let's redo that. And move around a little bit more. We have one more use on the glowing hourglass. Alright, a greed shop. Well, basically our last... Okay, well, I'll definitely take BFF and Steam Sale because, well, we are going to go fight Hush, which is probably not the best idea to do. You know, since we can only get hit once and, well, I can beat Hush without getting hit, but we're going to have to get a little more powerful than we are right now, which I will take the negative here. Not for a victory lap or anything like that. Oh, by the way, Damocles does affect boss rush here. which is kind of bad. I mean, Sagittarius is a speed up. I'm gonna take Halo of Flies for the defensiveness. And yeah, let's go ahead and do Boss Rush. We haven't done Boss Rush in a while. Backstabber here and all these babies are definitely going to be clearing this room out pretty quickly. I mean, I guess I could tell a story. Since we're going to be waiting here for a little bit. I have not gotten the Boss Rush time countdown yet. I'm just trying to think of a story. I could tell you about the time a grandma rammed me in the back when I was at the store with her shopping cart, which really isn't much of a story. You know, a lot of times, you know what, let me go on a little bit of a rant here about Walmart. Walmart is a fantastic shop if you're just trying to get like bulk stuff and generally relatively cheap-ish. Okay, well then, never mind. We are not going to do that, but I'm still going to take that. And I'm trying to think. Well, we're going to forgo Boss Rush because, well, I goobered it up and got hit because of bloat. He somehow moved himself upwards when I was trying to dodge. I don't know if you guys saw that or not. So, it's quite a little bit unfortunate that happened. You know what? Let's also get a little bit of money back. I'm pretty confident that with perfection, we're going to be able to get some more for the Hush shop. But Walmart, like I was saying, is a fantastic place to get things relatively kind of cheapest. They have gotten a little bit expensive. I mean, I guess in my area, they're moving more towards like name brand stuff. But it's still a good store. The problem with Walmart is the people. They can be weird. And let me tell you about the last time I was there with my mom, right? We were in line, just standing, you know, shoulder to shoulder, just waiting to check out. We had like one or two things. And a guy comes up behind us and he has cat litter, right? And he puts the cat litter down and he keeps moving the cat litter closer to us. You're thinking, oh, well, he's just moving his box so he doesn't have to carry it because he doesn't have a shopping cart or anything like that, right? Well, the problem is that he's moving it closer to my mom. And he's bending over and it's like he's trying to smell her butt or something. I'm like, dude, I'm keeping an eye on you. If you take one inkling too close, I'm gonna like drop elbow him or something. Like that is just weird. I don't even understand that. Like that is, yeah. Like I said, the problem with Walmart is its people. You get some definite weirdos. But like I said, also with the grandma story, I guess she was not mentally fit because her husband was there, and when she had like rammed the back of me, like full forcibly, like rammed me, I'm just like, what the heck? But I'm a relatively big dude. I'm, you know, 6'2", 6'3" farm boy, so I can take it. So it's not that big of an issue. But it's the fact that it actually happened. But her husband there was definitely very apologetic. He's like, oh, she hasn't taken her meds and stuff like that. It's like, okay, well, we're not going to get the police involved because that technically is assault. And I'm not going to be that kind of a butt to some little old lady, even if they were lying about it. Okay, let's go inside of here, and yeah, nothing we want. I'm not going to use Sacrificial Altar for our Twisted Pair here. They're actually carrying this run mega hard. I don't know if anybody else has any crazy stories about Walmart or a store, not specifically Walmart, but just like any store in general. Of crazy people. Well, I can't really say crazy people, but let's just say weird people. And as far as I remember, that's only the really other interactions that I've had. You know, I generally don't go too often because I'm somewhat of a NEET. I say somewhat, but I still go outside. I just don't travel. Which, you know, was probably going to be the comment of the day for tomorrow, where somebody was talking about traveling, and I wanted to talk about that a little more, but that's for tomorrow. So if you want to hear me, tune in for that. Rib of Greed. Nah, we don't need that. And look at Backstabber go. Ugh, it is such a good item. Excuse me. There you go. Dang, host hat's taking up so much of my time. I mean, not that we really need to, because, well, like, look, we're 20 minutes in, we're going to be fighting Hush here soon. Range and luck upgrade. Range does actually affect, oops, there goes a key. Range does actually affect, C-section here. It allows it to stay on the field longer. So if it's in gameplay for much longer, actually, no, I'm gonna stick with the perks pill. If it stays out longer, then it's just gonna be doing more damage. So range and C-section is a good combo. Shot speed, it's okay if you want your babies to get there quicker, but generally it doesn't really matter too much. As you know, I'm not really that big on shot speed, because most of the really good items. Ooh, experimental pill. Since we have PhD, it's just going to be an increase. More movement speed. Hey, I'll take it. What was I talking about? Can't remember. Oh well, I guess it wasn't all that important. Sometimes I think I have like some form of ADHD or something like that. Which, you know, could be a possibility. We did not get the devil deal, which I'm actually kind of okay with. Let's go ahead and go down. We have 3 chances to no-hit Hush. So I think we can do that. And question marks. Before we do anything, we are going to go inside the shop here. And just in case there's a reroll, you never know. Gonna give a little bit of money back in the old donation machine. I've definitely been dinging it, but that's kind of what it's there for. Libra would increase our fire rate, but not too much. Sci-Fly would be fantastic against Hush here. Ooh, Epiphora. Honestly, Epiphora and Parasite are so good. Let's see. Let's open these up. See what we get. Lots of money. I'm going to stick with Perfection instead of going with the Paperclip here. Ace of Clubs. I'll take it into the next room. Alright, so what are we going to take? We're going to take Sci-Fly. Yeah, we can take Farting Baby. Maybe we'll get Conjoined. Conjoined's good with C-section. And I think that's it. We're just going to go for it. So we have Sci-Fly. We have Halo Flies. We have a BFF Meat Cube. Or Meat Barrier. Cube of Meat. To help protect us. And also Farting Baby. We can hide behind him, kind of like you can do with like Samson's Chain or Ghost Baby. But our DPS with Backstabber, Split Shot, Hush is going to be going down relatively quickly, as long as I don't get in there and give him a hug. And also, I forgot to mention Ocular Rift, which is a very good counter to Hush. And you see Epiphora ticking in. Maybe we'll go down and fight Delirium. I was kind of waiting for Hush to... Does Ocular Rift affect the waterfall attack? It didn't come towards us at all. You know what? Yeah, let's go down and fight Delirium. We got ourselves a teleport card, and just in case we come across him early. What a good way to start the week. Get a Delirium kill in. Which I'm hoping everybody's been having a good start to their week. Which, you know, I had a good start. I ended up sleeping... let's redo that. Because I don't want to... Don't want to lose soul hearts here, even though it doesn't really matter too much, because we're basically on the last floor. But yeah, I had a relatively long sleep. I kind of slept in a little bit, which I can't really say I slept in. I got the recommended amount, well, the recommended, somewhere around 8 or 9 hours of sleep. Because I ended up staying up till about 3 in the morning, which isn't too healthy for me. And let's see who our first boss is. And it's Delirium. Alright, well, we are going to go back and... Quarter and Lotus. Lotus gives us HP, which is going to be very helpful against Delirium. But we are definitely going to remember that the boss room over there... Spike chest does not count towards Damocles. I was thinking of a D word, but all that could come to my head was Delirium. Which we're seeing a lot of spike chests. I'm surprised. That's like, what, the 5th one on this floor alone? Like, I know you see them a lot in the alt paths, but come on. Oh, look at that. We get ourselves a fire rate increase and constellation prize, which actually gives us damage. I was about to say, maybe we should have picked up constellation prize before we picked up... No. Yeah, picked up constellation prize before we picked up toothpicks. So that way we would have another chance of increasing our fire rate. Something's wrong. Doesn't really matter. I mean, it's good against bosses that are on the ground, because then it slows them. That's a little bit of a tip. Ooh, Guppy's eye's nice. We're, what, 2 or 3 for Guppy now? But yeah, old Delirium here isn't going to know what's going to hit him. Just like these bomb flies. They just... Did you see that? They were just, like, all over the place. We love to see it. Alright. By that, inside of here is the Mega Santian fight. Get the Epiphora tears coming up. And he got ejected so far away. Didn't even stand a chance. Alright. Honestly, Mom's Bottles of Pills is pretty good. We did get the Mom transformation. And yeah, let's continue clearing this floor out. I don't think we have too many bosses left, to be honest. I really don't know how many bosses are on the Delirium floor itself. I guess that depends on room generation, like how the map forms. But I don't know if you guys have noticed, but the Void floor actually spawns a lot more champion mobs. That's something that's pretty unique about it. Like, it's pretty much like just about every single room that you'll see will have a champion mob. Yeah, we'll take that and get a little more range. HP is always good. I mean, not always good. It's generally good. You can see Sci-Fly getting in there. Honestly, I think our best addition to this team after Twisted Pair was actually Sci-Fly. You know, hold on. No, I'm not going to go in there. Twisted Pair, you're not a huggable type. You guys are a little creepy for me. Getting more damage and more HP. I'm perfectly fine with that. Do we want a Devil card or Death card? I think we'll go with Devil. Getting that little bit of damage up when fighting Delirium is going to be pretty handy. Alright, well, this is the last boss. I'm going to go fight Delirium after this one. It's going to be Blue Baby. And we get Experimental Treatment, which doesn't matter because, well, we get stat increases. It lowered our shot speed. Everything else stayed the same. And I'll take Meat, just to increase that damage ever so slightly. Alright, enough playing around. Let's go fight Delirium. As I slowly make my way over there to go kick his butt. We do have to clear one more room, unfortunately. I mean, I guess we didn't have to. No, we actually did have to. Never mind. What am I saying? We could actually use since the glowing hourglass turned into the regular hourglass, We can slow Delirium, just like that. And get Epiphora going. Now, can I no-hit Delirium? That's a question. I don't really know his attack patterns well enough to do that. Oh, almost got hit right there. Let's move ourselves on this side. Okay, he's just gonna go over there. Oh, he's in this form. Get him. Go, Sci-Fly. Hey, look at that. We did no-hit Delirium. Alright, that was a pretty good start to the week. I hope everybody else's start was just as good. And with that, thank you for tuning in if you made it this far and supporting the channel and all that. Even though this is pretty much just a hobby for me. But yeah, thank you everybody, and I will see you in the next one.